I know this video is very different from what I normally do, but I've been thinking about making this video ever since the new My Hero season came out in the first place. This season is absolutely peak, and I mean that in every single way. From the animation, to the plot, to the music, everything. It's so freaking good. But anyway, you're probably asking yourself why I decided to pull the plug on making this video. And I'm glad you asked. I wanted to make this after seeing this video pop up on my recommended. And I just knew I had to watch this because I watched the newest episode today, and I freaking loved it. By the way, this video is not just about My Hero Academia, but it's the main reason on why I'm making this, so please do enjoy and subscribe. So first things first, why does this video say that the fans hated the recent episode, despite so many people reacting to it and loving it? Well, that's for one reason, and that reason is genuinely the reason on why I hate anime communities sometimes. The reason is because the animation wasn't what they wanted. Apparently, these people are mad because big animators like Yutaka Nakamura or Yuta Sugiura? I don't know. Something close to that. But they did not animate on this episode. Yes, I'm serious. That's the reason. I'd like to take this time to mention that there are other animators out there, and they are very, very good at animating. And saying that their animations are subpar or even bad because they're not someone else is extremely degrading and shameful. I'm not going to say that today's episode was absolutely perfect, but I think they got the job done in a satisfying way at the very least. I was very happy with the way this episode turned out. Animes like JJK and Demon Slayer have some of the best animation in the business, and that is indisputable. However, I have a big issue with these animes. They're kinda not good. Like, if you take away the Ufotable and Mappa animation, what are you left with? I'm not saying give these things the worst animation team ever who's never worked on anything good and make it complete dog shit, but I'm also saying that I will put my foot down when Solo Leveling beats Frieren in Anime of the Year. I like Solo Leveling, but Frieren is far beyond Solo Leveling in a lot of categories. What really sucks about anime now is that you can have the worst, shittiest animation ever and then just make one episode good and nothing else matters. You know what? Let me talk about Blue Lock before I get back into My Hero. Blue Lock Season 2 sucked absolute ass in the animation department, to such a degree where some of it wasn't even animated at all. They were literally dragging PNGs and using CapCut ass animations, bro. Dude, look, they're literally sliding. Dude, you can see, bro. They're just dragging it. They cut out the images and they're just dragging them. It's taking the lines from the goal to it. Look at it. But then there's episode 14. That comes out and it shows some of the best, most smooth, clean animation, and now it's just all better. No, not to me at least. Guys, I watched season 1 and I could put up with the animation at least. But holy hell, I could not for the life of me bring myself to watch Blue Lock Season 2. Pretending that everything is good because the animation is good one time is a big slap in the face to anime as a genre. I've watched a ton of anime in my life, more than I'd like to admit. Some of it was good and I really enjoy watching it. And some of the others are just weird cliche garbage that I knew would be pretty bad, but I watched it anyway. Not everyone is going to like the same shows, and some people like the same shows but for different reasons, and I understand that, but sometimes people are just wrong about why they like something. Like, they will stand by everything they know just to make you realize that, like, oh no, I like this because of the story and plot, not because of the animation. Oh my gosh, how dare you? But it's garbage. It's not good. Come on now. Be honest. JJK does not have a crazy plot. It's not hard to understand or anything like that, and sometimes the villains just don't make sense. In fact, actually, I'm pretty sure everyone knows that because every single time I hear JJK, it's all about how much they like boxing in that anime. Every single time. I don't hate JJK, Demon Slayer, or Solo Leveling, but I'm not going to pretend that these have the best stories or plots that you just don't understand, because they just don't. Like I said, if you take away that grand animation, you are left with something that you wouldn't even bat an eye at all. Now that that's done, I need to talk about My Hero and why it's actually a really freaking good anime. And I also think that people should actually give it a try rather than just saying the fan base is weird and gross and you hate them. Trust me, I know. But you can literally make that argument about every single anime. I feel like the best way I can put it is that in no way, shape, or form are you going to say Mushoku Tensei is your favorite anime. That show is fucking weird, but I do like the story it tells and the way Rudius is always trying to do better, even if they show it in the weirdest fucking ways possible. What was I on about? Oh yeah, My Hero. Oh my god, this entire video. And I just got sidetracked again. Alright, for real this time. The final season of My Hero Academia has been a great one. Every single one of the episodes that has come out has been absolutely phenomenal. And that is very clear to a lot of people. Everything down to the animation, plot, the OSTs, and wrapping up the story has just been pure eye candy to me every single Saturday. And I wake up and I'm just ready to watch the newest episode. Because guess what? I know it's gonna be peak. I've been watching My Hero Academia for a pretty good while now. I think I started watching it since before season 4 came out. And if I'm gonna be honest, it has a couple downs. It's not perfect. But let me be completely clear, there are far more ups than downs. The amount of moments in this show that made me genuinely smile and just show incredible emotion, it's just really insane how a show can make you feel so much, just all at once. In the newest episode today, there was one scene that stood out to me, among all the rest, and it wasn't even really fighting or anything like that, but it was Kaminari asking Momo that if he's worried about the sake of Deku's life and the future of the world, does that mean he doesn't trust him? Those words, coming from one of the dumbest characters in the show, put me in literal shock. My jaw was agape. Every single character in this show has had some type of development, whether it's physically, mentally, or just something else entirely. This show genuinely cares about its characters more than anything. And they make sure that if they're going to kill off a character, it's impactful and not meaningless. That is something I cannot say about JJK or Demon Slayer. Because as long as the show looks nice, who gives two flying fucks about which characters die? Am I right? That's actually a big problem with a lot of modern shonen right now, and I think it's that they're just losing that sense of hope for a good ending, where just all of the characters live in peace finally. And not every show is going to have a good ending. But that doesn't mean that every single show has to start killing off characters because they can. My point is that there are characters in My Hero that seem like big background characters that'll just never show up ever again, but some of them actually do. Like this guy from season 6 that didn't want Deku back in UA. And this woman from season 3 that All Might saved came back in season 6 and cleaned off the vandalized All Might statue. Oh my god, I'm gonna... Oh. But this shows that despite some actions seeming very useless and not really mattering at all, they always have some way of coming back to show a little bit more gratitude and faith in the characters. Like this guy now believes and has faith in Deku saving people from the worst future possible. And this woman shows that she will always be grateful for what All Might and the other heroes do for society. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe. This was very different from anything I've ever done on this channel, but I really just felt the need to talk about everything. But be sure to comment because I read and reply to all of them, and have a good rest of your day or night depending on when you watch this, and I will see you guys in the next video. See ya!